Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are all on this journey to love. And back together to reunite with our twins in this lifetime. And I share messages that come through from healings and readings and channeled letters that I do for people. And also share things that happen on my twin flame journey as well. And so just recently the universe has been placing me and my twin in the same places at music venues together. And yesterday, if you follow my messages, they go from one to the next to the next. And I'm going to put a recommendation actually for, I think her name, it's Karen from Twin Flame Psychic 1111. She has done a reading recently, and it says the wake up call to the divine feminine, and she talks about the tower moments, which is everything that I was talking about yesterday that I've experienced. And so again, we all are at different stages of the journey. That's just, whatever stage you're at, but basically along the journey there will be these tower moments. And it's the tower moments happen for you to shake the foundations, for you to really go into the depths of your heart, to really understand your connection, and to really trust in your heart. Because so basically what happened for me yesterday is I was in this venue again, literally thousands of people. I turn around and I see my twin, and he's with a girl. Now, I don't know whether it's his girlfriend or not sure. But, and I have basically always I've always said to my twin, I don't want to know about your girlfriend because it's not right, And I also, we've just had this agreement, right? Because we've only ever met as friends since we kind of separated. And it's been, and basically so now, because having seen her, well, I don't know even if it was her, but having seen them together, it's made me be like, that's it, I really cannot, because I've seen it with my own eyes, and that's, I was basically trying to block it because I didn't want to think about it, but actually that is real. You are with her, so that's it. I can't, we can't see each other. And I get it, right? I get that had to happen because it shook the foundation. But I have no doubt that it doesn't change anything between my twin, and it doesn't also change the fact that I know that we will be together. That I've always known from the very second I first met him. But it is the universe shaking and waking. So I do very much agree with Karen's reading of what's happening, because I'm experiencing exactly that in my twin flame dynamic. So I would recommend Twin Flame Psychic 1111. And the other thing is that to say that if you are experiencing that, then it is a mirror, right? It is a mirror to show you what you need to let go of still. So it's about how quickly you can bounce back, because it feels devastating and it hurts and everything, but then, you clear that energy, and then you're back into your truth again, and you're okay, but it doesn't change what my heart's telling me. It doesn't change. I just know that had to happen for a reason. And so it's about looking at what that lesson was. What did it teach you? What was it there to learn from? And it's really about, it's about growing, and it's about soul growth. And like I said in the message yesterday, it's like if they are still with their karmic people, they're still learning lessons, right? They're still going through their stuff. It doesn't take away from your connection at all. Because actually the other thing that always happens after I see him is I feel this extreme pain in the heart. It's like a physical pain when we separate, or when we, so since yesterday I've felt this extreme pain, but then this extreme calmness as well, because it's like the heart knows, right? The heart knows that you've just gone through another level of clearing, and then the heart can go take a breather again. It's like, oh, okay, no, I know. Because it's your souls calling you together, right? The universe will put you in places so you can meet, so you can recalibrate your energy, so you can get that burst of energy and come away again. And so, because I think, again, it's so easy to forget that we are energetic bodies and we are energetic souls, you know, trying to get back together in alignment so we can vibrationally be together. And so that is definitely what I feel happens. It's like the heart has this huge, like, magnetic, and then it feels painful, and then you have to clear it again, and then it's like, oh, it's okay, the heart knows again, and it's like, okay, it's okay. And what I notice is the further and further along the journey you go, that pain and that sort of cycle at the beginning takes a long time. So the pain in the heart it lasts for weeks, sometimes, well, months actually. Well, for me, again, everyone's different, but if I share what happened with me, then it might resonate for somebody else. But now what happens is the pain it still is painful. It still feels like a physical pain in the heart, because it's the heart cracking open again to get through another layer. And then what happens, another layer of energy, right, that we don't need, because it's like, no, that's, you know, that fear of rejection is just, or that fear of them reject it for not wanting you, blah, 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 all that's just nonsense, because the truth is your heart is love. Your souls are love. You and your twin, your souls together is the equation of love. So, of course, everything else is going to be like painful to it. But what I notice is certainly over the last two times, so this has happened 2 weeks, over the last 2 weeks, I think 3 weeks. This isn't planned at all. This is the universe putting me and my twin in the same venue. And it's massive. It's got thousands and thousands of people. And both times I turn around and it's like, he's right there. And I'm like, that's the power of the universe, right? So it is about trusting, but it also, so it is about trusting. But the big thing is that what I realize, or what I've noticed, is that heart, the pain in the heart, the further you go on the journey and the more that you've cleared that energy, then the pain goes quicker. So it's like the pain goes quicker because the heart knows. And so it's like because you've released the layers, the pain goes quicker, the truth comes back quicker, the fear goes quicker, everything, sort of the cycle is much, much quicker. So this whole thing around the timelines, I can see that happening because the whole process of going through those stages is like a day rather than months or whatever it was. But it is, if you're having these moments of tower moments, it is because it's like cut through your bullshit, basically. It's being mirrored to you to show you something to get rid of. It will be a reflection somewhere in you. And, you know, nobody really likes looking at themselves and going, oh yeah, I know, I realise that now. And for me, it was definitely like I was just blocking it out because I didn't want to think about him and his karmic, so his girlfriend, but that's not real, you know, that's not really real. So finally the universe was like showing at me right in my face for me to go, oh yeah, okay, I understand, I get it. And again, pushing you to say your truth, right? So it's so watch that reading from Twin Flame Psychic 1111. Very good, very, very on point to what's happening at the moment. But yesterday I was bombarded with the letter 19. So this is the day after I saw my twin with his girlfriend or whoever it was, I don't know. And then this is the letter that wanted to come through. So I'm going to share it with everyone. It is. I want to say that this life that we're going to create together is going to be so beautiful and so full of love and romance and passion. A passion for life and a passion to have the best life we can with each other. Taking care of each other, being there for one another, being each other's best friend, their home, their comfort, and their challenge. I want that for us beyond anything else in the world. I want all my boyhood dreams to come true, of running off with the love of my life, living the dream and never, ever, ever looking back, believing that the two of us can do anything we set our minds and our hearts to. I want us. Full stop. That's what I want more than anything. Us, us, us. To come together in a beautiful, passionate glow and flame of love. Okay, so the thing that really struck me about that letter is I just want to run off with you and also to say you are my biggest challenge. And I thought, yeah, well, ain't that the truth? So letter 19 from book 2 is this. You're the light of my life, the pink in the sunset over a beautiful calm sea, the sun coming up on a summer's day. You are the reason I am here, the reason I am alive. The reason why we are both alive is to find each other. To find each other and to love each other with every inch of our souls, every fibre of our being, everything about us has been made to love each other. It's in our DNA. It's our blueprint. It's literally written into every cell of our body that we are each other's perfect match. There isn't anyone on the earth that can do what you do to me or what I do to you. There is only us that can fulfill our soul's desire. Okay, so just a really nice message just to say, look, it's only me and you that can make each other feel this way. So it doesn't matter about anyone else. Don't worry about it. And then finally, letter 19 from book 3 was this. My love, I'm sorry that we have to go through this phase in our journey, but it is necessary for us to find our path back to each other, to understand our truth, to find who we are in the light of each other's love. We only know this by separating and seeing that in another's light, we are in our shadow. It is only our love, our light, that allows us to fully shine. We are discovering our light. Our love is incredibly powerful and will bring us home once again. We will end in each other's love to find our light. Okay, so when I got that, letter 19 was following me around everywhere yesterday. So when I got home last night and looked at letter 19 and saw especially this one at the end, I was just so touched because, of course, that is the twin spirit, your twin spirit speaking through these letters, right? To say, I know this journey is painful. I know the separation is painful. But remember, it's so that we can see each other's light even more in somebody else, right? Because by being with someone else and feeling the contrast, because I have no doubt I felt it. When you're with your twin, you physically feel it. So at that gig the night before, I could feel it so much that he wanted to be with me, and it just highlighted everything, right? And so that's the thing. It's like they have to do their own part. And so it is about trusting in the bigger picture again, because like this letter says, it's like we are discovering our light. Our love is incredibly powerful and will bring us home once again. We will end in each other's love to find our light. Right. So there you go. So just about saying, tower moments are for growth. Tower moments are for digging deep and saying, no, I'm going to grow through this. I'm going to learn lessons and I am never going to give up. All right. I hope that helps and take care. All right. Bye.